Yes.
It started.
Well, the second you hit start recording, it starts recording.
All right. Hi, this is Shednanigans with me, Jesse, and also there's JJ, and we have a friend. His name is Kevin.
He told one of the very best jokes in an episode that'll never air.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, now my friend here, he's got a, what do you call it, agoraphobia? A very bad way of saying aquaphobia.
Okay,
He's both afraid of the outdoors and water, especially the outdoors in water.
Why am I afraid of the outdoors?
In water.
Well, I'm not afraid of the outdoors.
Well, do you feel safe in a sub?
I don't feel safe in a submarine.
Do you feel even less safe outside the submarine?
If the submarine depends on the submarine's dry docked or not. If it's out of the water for repairs, I'll feel fine in the submarine or outside the submarine, man.
Classic agoraphobia. All right, we're starting up on survival mode.
You're not a psychiatrist.
Neither are you. I mean, neither of us have the formal training to disprove my insane claims.
At this point, it's just his word against yours, JJ. I'm inclined to believe him, Jesse. Do go on.
You see, I've been observing JJ for the past several years now. He's shown some very fascinating traits, most of which are getting him institutionalized. But I've decided out of a mercy to keep him here. His stuttering problem is very severe.
I believe he's safer in your hands, Jesse.
Thank you. The state would probably have him euthanized.
Oh, I see how it is.
No, you don't. You're also blind.
Oh,
It's actually remarkable how you're doing this game, too. He's using an advanced form of tele-echolocation. Involves projecting echolocation onto electronics. Impossible, really.
Truly.
Uh-huh. Onto electronics.
Yet this is a really long loading screen.
This is a long loading screen. Hopefully it means there's good stuff.
Well,
That ship doesn't look like it's in good shape. What's going on there, Jess?
so what happened to this ship, it was hit by some sort of large energy pulse directed from the planet. This caused its reactor to overload. Not fully go into meltdown, but certainly overload. Oh, let's press any button. Alt F4. Oh, crap, Alt did it.
Oh, we gotta turn that down just a bit. I can do it. You're fine.
20's perfect.
Abandoned ship.
2, 1.
So you're just launching without anybody else in the ship. Alright,
I'm
Titanic.
the only one who got here in time.
Titanic 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, hey there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mr. Panel. No, not Mr. Gravity. No!
Oh god, my
Mr.
face!
Concussion.
Mr. Concussion.
Ah, what a delightful nap. All this CO2 is really helping.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's a fire. In California? That joke's really, really relevant right now.
That's topical.
Okay. Controls. Okay. Gotta jump.
Grab that fire extinguisher and put the fire
Give me a
out.
moment. I'm adjusting the controls. Okay, fire indeed hot.
Fire indeed bad.
Alright, just gonna examine that. I'm trying to right-click aim it, but that's just spraying out this white fluid. That's not how this works. Oh, hi there. Ah!
What did you touch?
Nothing. Booting in emergency mode.
Aw.
That's Nito Toledo.
You have suffered.
Yep, there I am. Failed. Right there.
This is
Ah.
considered a normative outcome.
You're telling me.
In emergency mode with one directive to keep you alive on an alien world.
Okay, ooh,
Please
photos.
refer to the data bank for detailed
Slog.
survival advice. Good luck.
Survival package. I saw solar. I
Yeah,
like solar power.
he's a nerd.
I am a
Filtered
nerd.
water.
I work at a solar company. If you have inverter trouble...
Med kit. Let's climb on out. Ooh. Some sort of flying fish.
I don't like it.
Look at it. Ooh.
Oh, that looks bad.
Yes, it is. We got some
So-
objects poking out of the water.
Suffered orbital.
Is it like a planet that's only water?
Yep,
basically?
ocean world. Mostly water.
Human life signs detected.
Got a cloud over there. Cloud over there and there. Yep, those don't mean nothing.
How tepid is the water?
Whee! Oh, this suit's very advanced.
I mean, what's the temperature?
Wow.
Eh. Okay, at least it's pretty.
So far. are no predators.
Ooh, acid mushroom.
Ah,
I hope it's the good kind.
it's
Hi
tubular.
there. I want you.
New creature
I want you.
discovered.
It's a peeper.
Get over here.
It's cute.
New
Boomerang.
creature discovered.
You think with an eye that big, it would be able to avoid any incoming danger?
I think it might be mostly active during the night.
Oh, that makes sense. It could dilate that eye so well.
Get you food. Oh,
You
I want to die.
Oh yeah, you don't want to breathe.
Air's for chumps.
Now I should note to you all, I have played this game before.
I have barely watched this game before.
The first time seeing it.
Alien life forms.
Ooh,
may
you
have
look stupid.
unexpected applications.
What are up with these gigantic tube things? Shouldn't you go look for survivors?
You know, after something like that, and if I'm the only one who managed to make it in, I think this happened at a very inopportune time.
I
think a
they
lot of
just have
people
to
are dead.
fend for themselves now, baby.
Some acid mushrooms. Because I found some copper. And we know what acid and copper can do together.
Make a battery.
Yes.
I'm a nerd.
We
Hey, you
have
could build a base on top of that.
I could build a base anywhere that... Please, tell me what to do.
I'm saying that
Alright.
it pokes up out of the water. Wouldn't that make it... Ah, okay. Oh.
Brain coral. This type, specifically, uses various plant shits to make air. Thank you, brain coral. Look, I remember...
Also, it byproducts oxygen. That's cool.
Yes, much like a lot of plants.
Yeah, not in bubbles.
What's that?
I don't like that
They're
noise.
dangerous things.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of dangerous things. This place looks safe. Oh, cave sulfur. Wonder where that came from.
What the hell was that?
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems.
Is that like a
Sulfur is
timed
an
event?
essential component
Quartz.
of the
Quartz.
reactor.
That's
That's
useful for computers. Titanium? That close to the surface?
Yeah, this planet was actually known for its incredibly, surprisingly rich titanium deposits.
Ah, run, Jesse, run!
Yeah, you probably want air. That didn't seem very safe.
Back in the cave we go. How's the inventory? We got plenty of room for more cave goods.
Back in the cave? Something just bit you.
Yeah, it did. Actually, if you listened, it exploded.
Do you have a weapon?
Oh no. See, in survival mode in here, you can't fabricate weapons due to a few massacres that were held on a few of the fringe worlds.
Can you get a knife?
Oh yeah,
Anything?
the knife is the only weapon it allows directly. You can also make gas torpedoes, but that's much later. Also, they only really work underwater.
Well, fortunately for you, you're in a place where there's a lot of underwater.
Ooh.
This is a weird amount of titanium.
Oh yeah. Well, these are very small amounts of titanium. You need a lot to actually fabricate them into anything.
You're not gonna go grab that sulfur?
Probably wants air.
It's true.
You have about 9 seconds of air left.
Sulfur-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat models.
Oh, now things start to go black.
Oh, Jesus.
That's how we know things are getting real bad, but... I'm pretty worried out of that shit.
As you swim, does your lung capacity increase?
No.
Really should.
So there's an integrated,
Creature discovered.
well, see, the time frame in this game isn't supposed to take place over, like, weeks.
Okay.
It also, you integrate these, air tanks, which I salvaged a decent bit of material. Alright.
Oh, it is pressurized. Cool.
So we have 35 power from these solar recharge cells. Useful.
Wait, I didn't see any silicon panels out there.
This is the future.
Most of the outer hull of this thing is meant
you
to
can-
absorb light.
You can do that. It's really expensive and a waste of energy. I mean, a waste of resources. But yeah, you could do that.
First, let's cook a peeper.
Just cooks it, huh?
The
Yep.
fabricator cooks small organisms while
Makes sense.
disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
How convenient.
Protein-rich eyeballs, highly nutritious. Ooh, it's cooked bladderfish. Spongy, gristly, low calorie count, thankfully odorless. Gary fish. Floral flavor, very little of it. And cooked boomerang, good eating around the fins. Oh, also we can extract the bladderfish
For water.
as a filter for water.
That's cool. Now you have fresh water.
Ah, and of course, cured food.
It requires salt.
Preserved in salt, healthy, nutritious meal. Dehydrating peeps well. Bladderfish, reminiscent of jerky. Gary, the only flavor is salt. Boomerang, tough, but flavorsome. Ooh, while we're at it, let's also refine down some of the salvage into ingots. Now that's where you're going to get a lot of your titanium from. Salvage off the ship.
So, should we go salvage this ship?
Oh, hell no, it's dangerous and there's radiation and shit.
A little radiation never hurt anybody. What are you talking about?
Gonna need this battery. Gonna need a couple batteries.
For basic batteries if they're lead acid.
Mm-hmm. And you can combine multiple of them and some silicone rubber to make power cells. Biggins. Alright, now that we've got a little bit of that going on, let's make some tools. Gonna need a scanner. I'm basically gonna be living here. So let's understand the world around us.
Do you want to make a base on top of that coral that's almost poking out of the water?
Oh, I have plans for
From
this.
Okay.
and to record alien biological data.
You want a knife?
And an air tank.
What about a knife? So you can stab things.
Air tank first. I need some rubber to help make the knife. We got our high capacity.
Blueprint acquired.
Ooh, can I make a bigger one? Yes, but it takes some glass. Ooh, I have some quartz, which I can fuse into glass.
Makes sense to me.
Need 2 of that.
At least those animations are fast.
Oh yes.
What was that? There was something universe breaking. I don't know. I don't understand what I'm seeing.
And we'll slap time for the bigger high. Too tech. Dude, that's why I like to go in those caves early. There's a little bit of silver, sometimes, in sandstone deposits. Sweet. Now my oxygen has fucktupled. Okay, I keep tapping escape. All right. Now we got some other things going on. Ooh, rebreather. When you're real deep, it helps recycle some of your excess CO2 into air.
Yeah, rebreathers are really cool technology. They just get really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We need a
permanent
flashlight?
solution.
Yeah.
No.
Because it doesn't add any new oxygen in. It just filters out the carbon dioxide.
All right. Inventory is looking good. You know, for now, I'm gonna store. Okay, I'm gonna drink that. Drink that. Eat that peeper. Might as well store some of these in there just for now. I'm gonna eat that other peeper in a second. Store that titanium. Not too useful yet. Damn it. Damage secondary systems, huh? Well, are there any tools that we can make?
Repair tool.
Needs rubber. Probably to help with insulation.
What was that?
Oh, rabbit ray. So,
It's getting dark.
yes it is.
Cooler things are out.
I don't like.
Oh, not necessarily cooler things, but a lot of things at this point are bioluminescent, and it's actually notable that a statistically high amount of things are bioluminescent. Ooh, giant coral tubes. These things specifically grow in a tube-shaped pattern to help filter out water.
Local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's
So what are they,
drive
giant
core
filter feeders?
Yep.
sustained during planet fall.
Slow growing too.
I mean, it would have to be if it's that big.
Mm-hmm.
But what would
That's
eat it
true.
really? It looks like
That's
it's a.
true.
It looks like it's a bunch of calcium deposit. What really needs that much calcium?
Vein nettle.
Maybe it doesn't have it.
Coral shell plate.
That's why it's so
I think the rabbit rays might feed off of it. Writhing weed. Might as well scan it. Let's just scan everything while we're at it.
I don't. There's a lot of
Ooh,
things
catch,
around
catch.
you. What are those?
see all the fish.
Come back.
It looks so weird. It's farting at you. Oh, and then they explode.
So it has a bacterial colonies in its in that little rear sac that release a lot of caustic enzymes. Self-defense mechanism.
Huh. It's like a manatee, but farts death.
Exactly.
What's up with the green sulfur fields
Oh.
over there?
Huh?
Oh, that's just them farting. Got
Yep,
it.
one of them with a self-defense mechanism. Rabbit ray, come back. Yes, come back. I have to scan you.
It seems like you should have a stun flashlight, because you can do that against some fish, where you can just kind of shine a light on them and they go, because they literally overloads their eyes.
Yeah.
I don't like noises.
Ooh, table coral. Very useful. It has an unusually high amount of metals inside of it, allowing it to be very useful for making computer chips. It's a combination of silicates and some useful materials.
Yeah, that right there is one of the things that terrifies me the most. Seaweed. Ah!
Just gonna scan the creep while swimming upward. So what do we got? A stalker, huh? It looks like we got a
I
stalker
don't like
of our
it.
own.
Get out of here, stalker!
Oh, I'm scanning him.
Get out of here, stalker!
Look at him, he's precious. Look at all those teeth.
Get out of here, stalker!
Ooh, it gets deeper too.
Another one.
Ooh, cute. What are you? Oh, shut up, ignore me. Just gonna do some evasive swimming.
You haven't scanned yourself yet.
New creature discovered.
The hoverfish. Technically a reptile.
Okay. What is that glowy bit?
I don't know, but I want to stare at it forever, don't you?
No.
Creepvine, sea cluster.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Sweet, I'm gonna collect one. Ooh. That sounds actually
New
spooky.
blueprint acquired.
Yeah, me as well. Ooh, what's that?
Jellyshroom cave.
40 seconds.
He's fine. He's really close to the surface, actually.
Indeed. Let me just angle myself for a second.
Oh, that's nice. It's always highlighted where base is.
Yep, hooked up in your to the AI. Is that
What is that?
Spadefish. We scan one of you. Yeah, we have. I want to catch you. Come here.
New creature discovered.
All right, now we go.
What are those?
Well, this is water. That's ground. We have surface up
The
there.
big things!
Oh,
Oh.
I know it probably looks pretty big at a distance, but if you're really close, that's a boomerang. Look at him.
Oh. Oh, you're a piece of
Oh
garbage.
my god.
Ah, where'd it go?
Oh, that's just a rendering error. And here we see the reefback. It's like a whale.
Oh, it's a whale. I could tell by the way it was moving.
Very
and,
slow. Very methodical.
Probably why it's covered in reef.
Probably why it's covered in a whole goddamn reef. Scans from this thing are just not strong enough to pierce in.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Ooh, tiger plant. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Screw you.
Tiger plant don't like you.
No, it's an asshole. Scan, scan. Tentacle shell. What's in it? Actually, get on the dam.
Copper.
Fine. Don't
That's
want to
very
anyway.
Yeah, you do.
I'm trying to deal with these things. So these things are moving, and that just plays hell with the physics. I'm just gonna need some O2, so.
So are all the big things reefbacks?
All the big things are classified as leviathans, yes. The reefback is not the only one by far.
I mean, around here.
Oh! No.
I
Of
see it.
course not. Of
I got
course
enough
this
oxygen.
game can't be gentle.
Ooh, hey, come here.
You already scanned a space.
watch it.
Oh, you wanted
One
it.
in my belly. Ah, fine. He gets to live.
Hey, look, that's a lot of metal down there in parts.
Yes, it is. Ooh, these ones are fun. So this is actually a two-step organism. See, there's the gel sac around it, and then the sort of sucker-like teeth. They grab onto things and carry them up to the surface where the gel sac can photosynthesize.
Huh.
Loader.
Floater.
Also, put it in your inventory. Ooh, you wrench hold. Latch onto him. Grab him. Oh shit, it's coming back around for another pass. Anyway, it's seeking out to grab onto something.
Because
it needs to. Oh, and it grabbed a hold of him. It'll now carry him to the surface.
You gonna get some of that metal, boys? That's a lot of metal.
Yes, it is. Oh, and he's gonna die up there. They don't like the surface too much.
The sun's coming back up.
I know. Now, just down there is about the point where oxygen efficiency starts decreasing depth,
Makes sense.
as there's a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, yeah. Your lungs are literally compressed.
All right. So we can't go down too long. Ooh, I should get some fins.
That's a good idea. So you can swim away from danger faster.
What kind of miracles will we scan today? Ooh, that appears to be a vending machine.
What's that say? Looks like it's got chaps in it.
Mm-hmm.
The vending machine on the ship, maybe?
What we got? Snack, mixed chips, potato.
Potato mix.
Acquired.
Ooh, sea moth fragment.
Snack.
It's just called snack. It's a snack. Snack.
Metal salvage.
A sea moth? That looks adorable. You should build one.
Oh, I will. Trust me. I love them so.
I don't like it.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's probably harmless. I won't even think to look up at it.
Why do you do this to me?
Lead. Yeah. Great food additive. That is a sand shark.
Why are we getting so close to it?
To
It's
piss it
called a
off.
sand shark.
To piss it off. See, it has all those little undulating feelers down there to help it dig through dirt. It's an ambush predator.
I can.
It sucks at swimming, I'll tell you that right now. So I'm not too worried about it. Alright. It convinced me, I'll go. Okay. Where's base? Oh, perfect.
Man, you got pretty deep.
Yeah, you did, and you also got a lot of metal. And I'm not crying. You're crying. Everything's going dark, Jesse.
Only minor brain damage.
Takes minutes with the oxygen depletion.
I should probably check that med kit, considering something bit me pretty bad earlier. Ooh, gas pod. Can be repurposed, you say? What can be repurposed as? If I drop it behind me, it'll pop.
Yeah, like I said.
Or you can load it up into gas torpedoes launched by the sea moth. Basically just spray out some poison gas. Yeah, if you reload electronics, you select what batteries you want to put into it.
Ah!
Let's see. Yeah, I could use I can grab two more things. I think around here. Where would it be? Oh, here's got some green on him. That's not good.
What's the
Notice how
green?
they're collecting that salvage.
What are they?
Oh, it's radioactive.
So if we just drop these two. Come on, grab at him, buddy. You know you want him. Drop him just for you.
I don't understand. Why would you want them to have
Perfect.
your metal?
Doctor teeth. They like to chew on the metal.
Why is
Oh,
that
they
one
lose
green?
their teeth.
I don't know. I ain't even gonna ask questions.
Why don't you scan it and find out?
Good point. So, appears to have some sort of infection. And now they got those two teeth. My inventory's full. Sharp, hardened calcium formation, shed by one of the indigenous creatures. It's very, very enameled. Oh, bugger off.
It wants you.
I know.
Ah! Sorry, that seaweed got me.
What do we got here? The floater. Dominant life form's main pink body with a suction jaw. It leaches nutrients. And the microorganism outer layer that forms a seal. It makes a little helium buffer around it out of naturally extruded gases to help it float. Fascinating organism. Alright. First things first. We are going to make some lube.
For Kevin.
And then
no.
rubbers.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. No, but rubber and lubrication are very important for electronics. And machinery.
JJ would know.
I would.
Is rubber and lubricant important for machinery?
Yes. You need to be able to ground things and buffer them against other electrical charges.
Like some enameled glass, pretty useful right now. Oh, why not some more titanium?
More JJ knows.
The more his fear grows in this game as well. Let's make a thing of copper wire, just in case. We'll probably need that pretty early down
That's
the
a
line.
lot of copper wire.
Old spool? Got some fins.
From the rubber?
Yep. Translates lateral force. Sorry, vertical force into lateral movement. Cool. Fans.
Using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Which setting?
Ah, here we are. The survival setting has an unoverridable weapons lock.
Weapons
Unless
will
you have the
need
proper
standard
authorizations.
survival
So you gotta get in there and get,
following
like, the
the
captain's
massacre on
authorization.
Brex's Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
This PDA is locked to you. This is yours. It's one of those sort of features where everyone's got one type deal. Pretty sure, at least. So we got the knife, we got the scanner, a repair tool. You can also use the fire extinguisher to repel yourself in the water. You really need to.
Okay.
Yes, it is very much this simple. But you get to watch it sort of slap itself back together.
It shoots nanites.
Yeah,
Running full environment
I believe it.
That's what that little tube is. Nanites.
Oh,
Fabricator, and what do we got here?
looks like a radio.
It does. There's a message.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency
long.
transmissions from other life pods.
Oh shit.
So that's actually, it just caps out in hours.
Yeah, it just caps out. Alright, I'm just gonna store some more things. Don't really need those yet. And I'm hungry, so fishies. Come hither. What do we got here? Gonna make some peepers. Like peepers. Gonna make a couple peepers. They're one of the more protein-rich, delicious foods you can get.
Yeah, but that eye would be gross to bite into.
Yes, it would.
Maybe it's like an egg.
Maybe.
Ooh, yeah, it's got a sort of yolky consistency.
That's what you could hope for.
Yeah, we're good. Now I can store my lube in there. Alright. Well, everything checks out. Well, you can use flares for distracting some predators, but I don't even bother. Well, next up, we need some more advanced materials. Now that we swim a little faster, our air's good, we're gonna go do some scanning. So off to the Aurora. There's a few things on the outside of it we can scan.
Are there
Okay.
dangerous fishies nearby?
Oh yeah.
Something that big crashing out of the water draws in big other things.
Oh, it'd piss off all sorts of wildlife.
I gotta get ready in like 5 minutes. So.
All right, well,
Gotcha.
it's about time. It's gonna be about time to call it for the episode anyway. Run, Peeper, run! You're beautiful and majestic. You don't deserve to be eaten.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation.
A measurable detonation. Oh no!
Oh yeah, we're gonna need some of this table coral eventually. Well, about
You know
two
you're out of
will do.
storage space, right? Ooh, a cargo container. Oh, it was a hallway of conduit. Oh, my nose
New
itches.
blueprint acquired.
That looks like a lot of metal right there.
Hey, here we go. Crab trap. Neat little toy. Basically has this sort of local gravitational field that it projects. Great for catching fish.
Acquired.
Go find something big.
Well, I gotta go turn. There we go. All this creep vine. This sort of this plant material into some wires. It's very fibrous. So I need to get those fibers out of it before it rots away. This stuff rots very quickly. It's already become old creep vine samples.
Oh shit.
Does something rot that fast?
Not sure. Just doesn't seem to like being away. There we go. Some fiber mesh. Very useful stuff. And Pathfinder. Useful. Where's that rebreather? Where's that rascally rebreather? Wiring kit. Not happening for a bit. Silver for a wiring kit. Gold table. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a
That chip just to cut down
just
on
computer
storage
chip right
space.
now. Yep.
This blueprint
Advanced
acquired.
wiring kit. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Well. Alright. You ready to go, Kevin?
I'm going to soon. Just a few minutes.
Okay. All right. I think that's a good amount for me today, anyway.
Okay, sure. Hold on. Where's... Okay, that's
I want
safety.
to see something big, though.
You do?
I don't.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
Quick.
as a friend, what kind of person would I be denying you?
Find something
See, that's
scary.
That's
Behind.
big. That's big. That's
Right
big.
over there.
That ship's big, isn't it? Isn't
Mm.
it? The ship's big, Kevin. Kevin, is that big enough for you?
Yeah. But JJ, there's a scary thing over here.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah, this map is fairly consistent.
Show us the scary.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Oh, that's a creepy looking tube.
Yeah, it is. Not that fast, though. Found my, little one-man zoomie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know why. It's like one of the first things I would try to build would be a zoomie.
Oh, yeah, you'd be smart to do so.
Oh god, it's so deep.
I sometimes like to settle out here. It's a good access to a lot of materials. Over there, I believe, is what we call the crags. That's pretty standard stuff over here. Very interesting formations.
A nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Oh, nice. Pretty sure I can mark that. Let's see.
There were pins, I saw them.
I'll see to remember where that is later. Okay, this place is very, very detailed, very deep. A lot of cool caves. Ooh, it's getting dark too. I better get over there quick. Alright, we're now just about behind the Aurora.
Gosh, she's huge.
It's a big show.
Now, and the Aurora is radioactive. Everyone knows this. It's a giant spaceship wreck. What would it be if not radioactive? Exactly.
Nothing. Because how else are you supposed to power something that big other than
Ooh,
radioactive?
Cyclops engine fragment. A useful find.
Really drops off.
Oh, that's a big submarine.
Oh, that's scary looking. What the?
What
What is that?
Ah!
Oh my god, you're gonna die. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
What the hell is that thing?
Oh, Reaper Leviathan.
God.
You wanted to see the big thing. Anyway, you should get ready now, Kevin.
Thank you for that, sir. Well, thank you guys for having me.
Oh, I'll find you some creepier stuff next time.
Yeah, hopefully
Alrighty.
I'll join you again soon.
Shenanigans.
Oh, God.
Goodbye, everyone.
Next